1290 coming at you with another video. This video is regarding the upcoming tournament and what's gonna be going on. So I'm gonna be going over some information right now. So give me a second. So here we go again. Like what I was saying right now. Um, the upcoming tournament that's gonna be coming up. So obviously there is a special announcement, as people already know. Um, my channel and kind of a little bit of my background and whatnot, and what's been going on so far. What a lot of people don't know is I did back like to 2020. Um, so I've come a long ways, and as you should already know, the channel's pretty much accomplished everything I set out to do. There isn't really much anything else to do, left to do. Like everything's already done. And trying to fix this here. Oh, um, so things that I was thinking about doing in the future is possibly some secret packs, like mystery packs. And I know a lot of people don't know my channel and a lot of the online stores that I have. All of them have this image. This is the image that I chose to represent uh, my small businesses and everything that I do with Yu-Gi-Oh. For some reason, I'm very attracted uh, to this specific image because it carries the Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, and Yugi in the middle. The color scheme and whatnot, I also like. Is it perfect? No. Does it matter? Probably not. Um, but did I choose it? Yes, I did. Um, it was out of a large number of images that I had seen, and this is definitely what I ended up going with. Obviously, I can make flyers or like stickers or anything that I can put, especially if I do mystery packs. I can put this logo on the front. Um, and some people wonder, like, why did you switch? I didn't actually switch. It's always been this. Like, people that have known me for at least 2-3 years know this. A lot of people that are new don't know that. So what they do is they try to copy my YouTube image, thinking that that's me. But that's not really how I present myself. How I present myself is with this, which I consider like an official, because this is what is displayed most of the time when I sell cards or when I send people money or anything. This is usually what comes in some of the envelopes, some of my business cards. Now, some people are gonna say, "Well, I've never seen it, or I never gotten any of the business cards from you before." And some people might even say, "And I've shopped with you." Well, there is a group of people that I don't charge them full price. Usually, those are people that are close to me. So for them, I don't give them a business card because it doesn't matter, right? So the for the more likely, the people that get the cards are people who pay like full price. Like yeah, they just pay full price. There's nothing to it, no secrets, no hidden message. The people who don't play full price, who get like either 50% off or whatever percent off, or some people even get free, they don't get anything. Because why am I giving you anything if you're not really paying full price, right? Um, so basically, this video is a special video with an announcement, two announcements. The first one is that dude Colby from the YouTube channel. I had told you guys he's back, but the announcement is he's also gonna be my right hand man going from today forward. Whether it is in the channel or the Discord, he's the right hand man. So some people come, I'm sorry, some people ask, but do come and ask, is what I meant to say. And they ask me questions, specific questions that not all people know. Sometimes they ask me like, how do I deal with all this, or how do I deal with all that, or how do I cope with so much stuff? And people think that I'm just doing it all by myself. I'm not. You guys, you guys should already be aware of that. So I do have right hand mans, left hand mans, and sometimes I have people in charge. I leave them in charge. In the Discord, there's people who have my old Discord groups. It was handed down to them, um, and I do have more Discord groups. And this is just common knowledge, right? Everybody should know that already, because I repeat myself every once in a while, because I want people to know that so that they get situated and understand what's really going on. So the whole point, just helping the community and giving out cards for free. There's nothing else going on. I don't benefit from any of this. I don't get anything. It doesn't really matter. Um, so what it matters to the people, to you guys. Um, so yeah. So having said that, that dude Colby, or just go by Colby, he's gonna be my right hand man going forward on the Discord. If you have any questions, talk to him. He's basically knows all the insight into the channel and some of the history, but he should be able to answer all the questions. Why did I choose him? It's not something new. I've always had right hand mans and left hand man. Right hand man and left hand man is not new. It's just that a lot of the people they leave, and a lot of them don't really have good skills. Um, and Colby, like many people, they came to the channel and they had their opinion, their perspective on things. And usually, um, if I find that for whatever reason, I find out, give me a second. If, if somebody comes to the channel, I respect people's opinions, and I don't get mad at anyone, but whenever someone starts trying to attack me or something, all that happens is you hang yourself. I'm probably 100% win rate. Like when somebody is undefeated, it's because the channel is already rigged to work that way. So basically, the correct sequence is that you come, you're to the channel, you're friendly, you participate on some of the events, you get free cards, and then you disappear like most of the people. And I know a lot of stuff I say might sound controversial, but it's not really. It's just the plain truth, because I don't like BS. People who know me closely know this is a fact. I don't have time to play games, not in the terms of Yu-Gi-Oh, but in terms of the goal and what I'm trying to accomplish. So yeah, so that dude Colby's gonna be in charge, and this facilitates things for me. So the last person that was in charge was with Pandemonious Acer, and he left. As you already know, he was the last member of the school that I was teaching. So I got him when he wasn't able to beat any decks, even though he says he was. There's no proof. So I have the documentation and the proof of everything I'm saying. Then I taught him as his master. Then afterwards, he was able to beat everyone. And then his last test was to beat a first place undefeated nationals. He did. I posted it on my channel, and then he left. And that's fine. It's a process that it happens all the time. So right now, that dude Colby, he's gonna be in charge. He's gonna be the right hand man. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach out to him. I'm not gonna be interfering or interrupting him. In the beginning, the way that he came, he tried to approach me, and he had some points that he wanted to bring out, but I'm more of a facts person. So when I checked this channel, he didn't have any content, so he's deemed an automatic ghost, meaning he's not real, he's not anybody, because they don't contribute to the channel. That's all it is. Um, so he was kicked out, and I made a video exposing him. And as you already know, I believe in second chances. A lot of the people on my channel are on their fifth chance. So I gave him another chance. He explained himself and everything made sense. So I removed the video that I had made for him. If you notice, it's no longer on my channel. And also to show that I truly want to give him a second chance, I made him the right hand man of the channel and also the Discord. Basically, like what you would call a supervisor, and people are gonna be like, but that's not a benefit or blah blah or this or that. A lot of people that I select um, are people who have certain requirements. First of all, uh, you have to be strong-minded, uh, strong-willed. You have to be a special person. For some reason, I lean towards people who are very intelligent. So I don't know if people are gonna hate me for that. Like, if I want to give position to people that are extremely special, I don't know if that's something bad for the community. People don't like that sometimes, but that's just the way that I do things. So I believe he's gonna be a good right hand man. Hopefully, he sticks around for a while. And he's very excellent in the computer and online savvy. So that's another reason why I chose him. So yeah, that dude Colby, he's gonna be in charge basically. It doesn't mean I'm leaving. It doesn't mean I'm stepping down. It just means he's the helper. Like, even if he doesn't have an answer or something, he could just reach out to me, and then I can hand it over. The reason why is because sometimes I'm busy with the things that I'm doing in my schedule, or I'm out with my girlfriend, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, what you would call like a regular life, or my job, sometimes my part-time job, or I'm doing this or I'm doing that. So usually in the morning I do everything I need to do. What people know, most of the part people do that here in the US. And then in the afternoon is when you have some free time. The trick for me is I eat, like I do everything in the morning, and then when I get a room or something, at some points I'll make some videos. But to be honest with you, it's only because I eat like a heavy meal. And you know, if I want to be accused of eating too much, maybe it could be true. But I eat a heavy meal, and after that I don't really want to go out anymore, because I feel really heavy. And then sometimes also I don't want to be out and that I have to use some of the public restrooms. I'm not a germophobic, but I mean sometimes I just need to be home because it's a bad case. So so yeah, sorry about that information, but I'm just sharing some of the insights. So basically that means that I have to sit down and wait for the food to go down, and that's kind of the window that I get. So yeah, so this video is a follow-up to what I was saying the other day. So basically the version, I know I spoke about a lot of the versions, but just remember off the top of your head the English version, and then the English Asian, and then the Spanish. From the experience, those are my best sellers, and they're the ones that make most money. People can argue and say, oh, those are all stupid. But the problem is, when you go to their channel, they don't have any of that product. They've never even sold that product. And to top it all off, they've never even given that product for free. Me, it's not emotional based or what I think. None of the stuff is my opinion. It's just facts and reality, and experience. So I have given some starter decks away for free. And then I've also given some of the singles, and I also sold many. So I know, because the money that I get paid for this goes to my bank account. So who knows more, you or the people that don't know nothing? They don't have anything going for them in terms of like sales and stuff. or me, that I sell somewhere around two every month to 2 months of these, but they do vary because sometimes it takes longer for the English because they're more expensive. But these Portuguese, they can sell a lot faster. As I had already noted before, roughly somewhere around 5 or 6 per year is what I sell. Now, people might be wondering, why can't you sell 100 of them, right? Like, can't you sell 100 of them? You should already know what I had already said. I have a specific goal already that I don't surpass, because then it starts interfering with my regular life. It's like a schedule. When you have things that you don't decide, you understand what I mean. It falls into a schedule, and in order not to interfere with you, it can't exceed it. So yeah, so somewhere around 6 of these boxes is fine for the Portuguese for me. Then I save the rest for next year and then do it all over again. So I'm gonna open it just like I did the other one. So I know people usually tell me like, don't open it and this and that and blah 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 and all this stuff. But this one was one of the ones that were sealed. You could tell because of the back I was sealed, and it's like gem mint. Um, it's all gem mint. It still has the seals on the side and everything. You can like clearly tell the box even smells new. Um, so just like the other one, you have the booklet. You have the little booklet here, and then you have the deck. So just talking about the deck obviously as well, um, the 50 card deck. So basically this is the OGR, the one that people love a lot, like a lot. So as you can already tell, some of these are already sleeved, um, but if you pull it out, you should already know what to expect. It's a gem mint, perfect, no scratches, no marks, no damage. And people sometimes tell me like, oh, well, they look like they got scratches or damage. They don't. They're gem mint. It's just the clear plastic that's covering it. This little plastic on the top sometimes has some wear, because that wear would go on the card, but when you put it inside of this, it protects it, so the wear goes on the sleeve instead of the card. So why do I choose these skin tight sleeve? Because I've already gone over this before. There is zero play, even microscopically there's no play. The card doesn't move, it just barely fits on it. So that gets the card in gem mint perfect condition. So yeah, this starter deck, what does the starter deck Yu-Gi-Oh go for? So basically the two most expensive, like I said before, are the English, and then followed up by the English Asian, and then after that the Spanish, then you got the European, and then after that the Portuguese, and then so on and so forth, the Japanese, Korean. And some of these fall under the category of the TCG, which means they're authorized to be played at official tournaments. So that's why it's better to get those copies if you don't want to spend 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Some of these very hard to find cards, you could just get the alternate language, like Spanish, like Euro prints, like English Asian. They're the same freaking card, same art, everything the same, and they're also legal. You can play them in your deck. Some people are like, no, it has to be English. Okay, then pay full price. Because if you get a first edition Gem It Perfect SDY, which I've sold those for 1,000 a copy. Right now they're probably 1,500 a copy. The starter deck complete Gem It Perfect, they're obviously over like $2,000-3,000 easily. And people are like, no, it's not. Well, speak for yourself. I've sold those for that price already. Yeah, so after that you have the Spanish version. Those prices vary. But yeah, anything you can get for $100 or less is a win. But this one specifically being a first edition, um, when you get this one sealed, it's 250 to 300. The Portuguese, the cheapest I've seen them for are somewhere around 120, but the boxes are damaged, and you should already know that the retail price of that is not as good as you think, because some people are looking for gem mint perfect condition, and then when they open the box, like I've said before, the cards are off center. This one's obviously on center, perfect. You gotta look at it, because I showed it to you close up. So these cards you can PSA every single one, and this one by itself being PSA, if it hits a 9 or a 10, you're looking around $500 to $600 card, and that doesn't include the rest of the cards. Most, even the cheap commons like this one, like just like common, like it's nothing special. A PSA 10 you could be looking at $20, $30 or more. It depends on you. You could sell it for a lot more if you want, 40, 50, doesn't matter. Sometimes the people that are trying to finish their collection, they really need that PSA, so they'll pay the top dollar, right? That's something that I learned. Sometimes the card could be trash. Like let's say I have this in PSA 10 or PSA 9. Sometimes it'll take 3, 4 months, even 6 months, and somebody will just DM me out of nowhere, and it'll be like, "Yo, I need that PSA. How much for it?" And then I'll be like, "It's 700." They're like, "Let's do 650 or 6." I go, "Okay, deal." Then they just buy it. Like they want it pronto, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes that's how it works with cars. They just sit in inventory till someone buys it. So it doesn't matter to me, right? A lot of different cards sell. They'll sell eventually. So yeah, this is the Portuguese, and what you're looking at, the first edition, you're looking at paying anywhere sealed. The minimal's 120 I've seen, but like I said, the boxes are damaged. You're not gonna get your money back. Like, don't think you could just buy it and sell it for 200. Some people, when they get it, they see the box is damaged, they'll just return the card to you, because they rather pay an extra $50 and get the box gem mint. So the overall average of this is probably $200, is what I've seen it normally. Anything under that, you're getting it cheaper. When you get this product open but gem mint condition, the prices from what I've seen in my experience are no more than 150. I've never sold one of these for more than 150. Never ever have. The cheapest that I sold one of these for, I think it was $90 to $95 was the cheapest I got for it. So you might have a different experience. Maybe you never even got nothing for yours. Maybe you might have maxed out at $50, $60, $70. This is all depending on what I make, because that's what's important, because it goes to my bank account, so I care about that. So yeah, so obviously, to finish up this announcement, just know that basically, to do a quick recap, basically, Colby's gonna be in charge. The tournament's starting, and the rules are this. So basically, you can't enter the tournament. You have to be chosen to enter. I already chose the list. Colby has the list. You can either ask him, and he can tell you if you're on the list or not, or he can let you guys know who's on the list. So the way it works is you have 30 days to register and to duel. There's gonna be a 2 to 3 day free for you to get your deck ready to practice, and then after that, on the channel it'll appear. It'll say World Tournament number 3. So there was some in 1, and then there was some in 2, and then this is the last one. Now you're wondering, like, didn't you say you discontinued it? I did, but there was some people that didn't get a chance to participate, and I don't think that's fair. So they're gonna be given a fair opportunity, like Master Chaos, and there was a few other people that wanted to, but they didn't get a chance. So Yeah, so reach out to the dude Colby or Colby on the Discord. He has the list,